So we're here in Fort Lauderdale with Dr. Shino Bay in Las Olas, a board-certified dermatologist, and I'm sorry for our little inconsistencies with our internet today. So we were finishing up with Dr. Shino Bay, the author of Be Youthful, and that's what we all want to be. Be beautiful forever and be youthful for sure. And if there's any questions, you could email us, and we'll be glad to answer them. Dr. Shino Bay will be answering any questions, even if it's not live and you're watching this at any time. And we're talking about the male market. So we're going to end with a little bit of information about the male market, targeting the marketing to the men, being very specific that you have men-specific treatments that you're offering to try to bring the men in. So maybe you want to give some words of advice and some of your pearls.
Yeah, I mean, I think just by knowing what men are looking out there, that what men thinks about or what concerns them is number one, and that's why we see a big increase in 2014 on Botox, 84% increase on male Botox or neurotoxins. So most men, they are bothered by the CrossFit, you know, the submental fat.
I know about that.
And their hair. So if you are going to planning to do some advertising, I think it would be a great idea to do an advertising where you lure them into a special for neurotoxins for the CrossFit, because 80% of most men hate the CrossFit. They don't care about these E11s, they don't care about wrinkles on the forehead, but they're really bothered by CrossFit. So that would be a nice incentive to bring it into the practice. Also, if you're not advertising, you could talk about Kybella for the submental fat, or if you have anything for either hair growth or hair replacement, trying to captivate the audience by advertising and having those keywords that are going to allow them to feel comfortable to get into the practice. Like you said earlier, once the male patient is in the practice, they are a lot more loyal than females. They don't go shop around going from doctor to doctor. They will stay with you no matter what.
Which is great. I mean, we all, we want loyal patients, whether they're females or males. So, I mean, that's great. And, it's interesting because the injectable RF, and you know that I am, they call me the Thermi queen, but that, and I've had it on my neck. I would consider having it done again. I hear it's less painful than the Kybella, and it's only a one-time, one and done. Yeah. So, I mean, I like that concept. I don't sell equipment, but when I hear about Kybella, sometimes I get nervous that you have to come in for multiple sessions, and it almost reminds me of the years of the mesotherapy, where you had to come in for multiple shots, and it was painful. I tried it for cellulite. But I think that there's a lot of options out there. I think it's a good point for men that you need to start them off slowly, maybe with baby steps, and then from there they come in and say, well, you did such a great job with my crow's feet, now what else can you do for me? And I think by having the loops, like you said, in the rooms, with the hair restoration and the filler and all of the other things you offer for men, it makes them aware of what is out there for them. And so I want to thank you very much for today. You are terrific as always, and I look forward to interviewing you again and having and more talks with you. And all of us to stay and be youthful, and it's on Amazon.com, and it looks like a very exciting book. And I love the fact that he wants us to remain young at any age, because I just had a birthday, so I want to make sure we all stay young. And you can visit Dr. Shino Bay on his website or come into his office in Fort Lauderdale. And thank you for viewing. Next week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I have an exciting new, interesting person I'm going to be interviewing, and you'll hear more this week about it. So stay tuned to Beautiful Forever University, and we're all about, in my university, about education. I'm very much about educating the consumer, educating the physicians, and as consultants, we want to educate. We don't want to sell. I don't want your people selling. I want them to be educating. That is a very important point for everybody to take home. And they can visit us at beautifulforever.com, or we're posting on Facebook, almost daily. So I look forward to stay tuned, and we'll see you again soon. And I thank you so much. It was terrific. Thank you so much. You're terrific. You're terrific. Oh.